Tech Cocktail Conversations, candid insights from startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders from around the globe.
For me, when I first decided that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I was very, very young. I was probably 5, 6, or 7 years old. I have a little bit of an advantage in that. My father's a professor at Harvard Business School, so the whole time I was growing up, he would talk with my sister and myself about the value of entrepreneurs and how important it is to create companies and how there's no greater function as an individual than to start a company and pay taxes to your country and be part of your country's functioning economy. So from a very, very early age, I put a very high value on entrepreneurship. Blip is my first entrepreneurial venture. Before that, I had worked in the White House for a few years. I worked as a television reporter. I worked at MTV. So I met a lot of interesting people, but I hadn't started my own company. So with Blip, it was, head first, feet first, everything first, full on in, and living the entire entrepreneurial experience. I think the most interesting thing you learn is that you're going to learn along the way, and that, yes, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, but the most important thing is just to keep making decisions, because if you don't make decisions, then you're deciding that inertia is the best thing, or that whatever is happening at this moment is the best thing that could happen. So you have to be willing to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to not look at 20-page analyses of what will happen if we make this decision versus that, because you don't have enough time to do that, that you just have to go for it and trust your gut and keep pushing forward. My favorite part of startup life is feeling the feeling that you're doing something that's very valuable, and it's very valuable for a few different reasons. One, with Blip, we all really believed in what we were doing, which is creating value for really talented producers. But it's also great, as my dad taught me, to be part of the functioning American economy, paying taxes and hiring people. And so the third aspect to that is that you're creating great jobs for people, and you're really helping talented people build careers at your company. So all three of those things felt really, really wonderful. You shouldn't overthink it. You should do it. You don't want to be in stealth mode on something for 5 years, plotting and planning every nook and nook, cranny, and turn of the market, because the market will change. So one of the best things you can do is get started and iterate and get better and learn more about your market as you proceed. But you do have to make sure when you're working at a startup and running a startup that you're taking time for other aspects of your life, and that work has not become 100% of your focus, because you're going to burn out. We always said we're in for the marathon, not the sprint, and it's important to do that. It's important to take time for your family and time for your friends and your passions, whether it's yoga or reading books or playing football or whatever it is. You can't forget about all of that. Nobody can work 24 hours a day and stay at that for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. We basically saw that independent producers at that time had no one place that could accomplish everything that they needed to accomplish with their shows. And there was no place where they could make money creating web shows. So the inspiration was to, let's be the media company for all of these really talented independent producers. We'll make it easy for them to host their series. We'll make it easy for them to distribute those series across the web and to the TV set, whether it's through TiVo or Sony televisions or Vizio televisions. But let's also make money for them. And I'm really proud that Blip makes a lot of money for its top producers.